How do you rate your chances of...
The dramatic arrest of high-ranking FIFA officials in Zurich on Wednesday has set off a chain of events thousands of miles away from the FIFA headquarters. The government of South Africa has denied any wrongdoing in relation to the hosting of the 2010 FIFA World Cup or paying former FIFA Vice President Jack $10 million for his support for the 2010 bid.
The Department of Sports and Recreation South Africa hereby indicates that all funding by South African government was transferred via the National Treasury to the National Department of Sports and Recreation South Africa, and that no such amount was paid by the Department of Sport and Recreation and the government of South Africa to any individual. Our financial records and books for the 2010 and 11 financial years and those before and after the period of the World Cup have been audited by the Auditor General of South Africa, and no such amount has been found on our books.
The indictment refers to two South Africans who have not yet been publicly named, but are both described as high-ranking officials of the 2006 South Africa World Cup Bidding Committee and the 2010 South Africa World Cup Bid Committee and the local organizing committee.
This really is the World Cup of fraud, and today we're issuing FIFA a red card.
The United Kingdom, which lost to Russia during the bidding process of the 2018 World Cup, has called on the embattled FIFA administration to leave office and usher in a new era.
Anyone who has spent any time looking at FIFA, as indeed the Select Committee did during the last Parliament, will know that this is merely the latest sorry episode, which suggests that FIFA is a deeply flawed and corrupt organisation.
But even as protesters gathered outside FIFA's Zurich headquarters, Sepp Blatter received support from the host of the 2018 World Cup, with Russian President Vladimir Putin reading political interference in the FIFA arrests and corruption purge.
We know how much pressure was put on him in order to ban Russia from holding the 2018 Soccer World Cup. With regard to the arrests that have been made, it looks very strange to say the least, because the arrests have been made on the request of the American side, on charges of corruption. Those officials are not US citizens, and if some event indeed happened, then it happened not in the United States territory, and the US has nothing to do with that. This is yet another blatant attempt to extend its jurisdiction to other states.
Despite calls to postpone Friday's presidential polls, FIFA insists the polls will proceed as planned and has ruled out any changes to the hosting of the 2018 and 2022 World Cup tournaments. Sadiq Shaban, CCTV.